ちょっとあれ見てキモくない？マジやばい。
どうした？お腹減ったのか？そうか。
猫を学校に持ち込むのは禁止ですよ。
そうなんですか？
はい、完全に。早く連れ出してください。
いいんじゃないの？先生に黙ってればわかんないわけだし。
また男子への点数稼ぎ？
は？そんなキモいやつに興味ないっての。あんたも小獣とみたいなチェックはやめたら？
神崎のやつわけわかんねえ。近づくなって。近づいてんのはそっちだろうが。まあいいや、とりあえず帰るか。
You can now accept challenge missions. Challenge missions are stage-based missions available to beginners and expert pilots alike. With each stage, pilots are provided with a special buff. These are known as extra skills. Extra skills typically have potent effects. Try to utilize these skills in your rogue builds. Higher stages will have stronger enemies, but also greater rewards. Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Megaton Musashi Wired. Last time, Yamamoto got killed, but we avenged him in a very short and easy mission, if I'm being honest. Before we start, could I just say I love that intro cutscene with Reiji. This is going to be a constant in the story. Reiji does not care about anything other than cats. Like, he had two girls fighting over him, basically, and he just didn't care, just casually left. Also, one thing I noticed, like, I've seen this cutscene, like, maybe like 10 times between the game and anime, and like I never noticed that when he leaves, the cat is actually waving at Jun and Momoka like, see ya, bye bye. That's actually so cute. I love this. I love this. Yeah, this is also something that I like about Reiji. Like, he's this like typical like mysterious rival, like really like pretty boy character. He should be like the most popular boy in the entire school, but the reality is that everyone thinks he's creepy as hell because he's always with his cat. He's always acting weird. So everyone thinks he's creepy. It's so funny. Like it's the complete opposite of what you'd expect from a character like that. I really like it. Anyway, in today's part, we're going to stay in that very classroom. We're not going to move from here, from this very spot. I'm not going to move by 1 pixel unless I accidentally touch the left stick. Oh, I didn't know. Okay, anyways, so today we're going to be doing a bunch of missions that we've unlocked in the previous chapter that I haven't been touching on until now. The main ones being the Combattler V and Voltes 5 collaboration mission. Before we go there, though, I just want to show you what we unlocked at the very end of the previous chapter, which is the V Navigator. This menu allows us to change pilots. So in this case, we only have 3 pilots, all piloting the same robot, Musashi. But if I wanted, I could put Teru in the main pilot chair instead of Yamato. I'm not going to change that. Yamato is a good fit for Musashi, I feel. But we can also select a V Navigator. We've seen 2 of them, Dorothy and Haruka. Well, we've only seen 1, Dorothy, and now Haruka has just been mentioned by name. These 2 are like the 2 ones that you get at this point in the story. There are more to unlock through side quests, and also some DLC ones, which, as you can see, I've already bought and unlocked. These are Korone Inugami, yes, the Hololive VTuber, that's her, Jibanyan from Yokai Watch, and this guy called Dragon. This V Navigator is a mystery. I don't know where Dragon came from. I have my ideas about his design, but I guess we can talk about this later in the story. Anyways, yeah, these 3 are DLC and were added in Megaton Musashi Cross. Originally, you only had Dorothy, Haruka, and a couple more that we will unlock very soon. V-Navigators are essentially characters who will provide commentary during missions. You've seen Dorothy chime in every now and then during the previous story mission. In free missions, the V Navigator will have random dialogue based on what's happening, such as telling you that you've defeated a lot of enemies, telling you that you have collected a lot of rare parts, recommending you to use special moves when your TP have been recharged and you haven't noticed maybe. Like, it's just like small flavor dialogue during missions. It doesn't change anything gameplay-wise, like Dorothy's not going to have like a special boost that Haruka doesn't have. It's just purely cosmetic and just to have like optional dialogue during the mission. So yeah, there you go. These are the V Navigators, and I'm going to have Dorothy for now, but I will change to the other ones eventually, so you get to see all of them. What I want to focus on for today are the new missions we've unlocked, including, of course, the challenge mission. I think we should be fine power-wise. Yeah, 67,000, we can definitely do it. I guess we'll do that next, but for now, I want to focus on this new story mission called the Lineage of V. You might remember it with a different name. In the previous chapter, they called it the V Family Tree. Yeah, it's a translation mistake, or more like a translation inconsistency. There are a few of them in the game. Overall, the script is pretty well translated, I would say. I've noticed only like one line of dialogue where they completely missed the meaning, but it didn't have much of an impact on the story, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, in the menus, you might notice a few inconsistencies and small mistakes here and there. This is one of them. Anyway, the Lineage of V is a special mission because it is actually a collaboration with two Super Robot anime franchises from Toei Company, Combattler V and Voltes 5. Now, this is where a true mecha fan would just start telling you all about Combattler V and Voltes 5, like, oh yeah, this series was created by this person and it aired in between 1978 and 19 whatever. Unfortunately, I am not a mecha fan. As I've mentioned before, I pretty much don't know anything about the genre. I'm a huge poser, so I won't be able to tell you much about these two. To give you an idea of how little I know, up until recently, I was convinced that these two were created by Go Nagai, just like Mazinger Z, who is also in this game. I just thought, well, if they collaborated with Go Nagai for Mazinger and Get a Robo, I guess they will, like, these two collaborations must also come from the same guy. Like, they just, like, I don't know how many robots he designed, but he must have had enough to make these many collaborations. Turns out, no, they're from a completely different creator, whose name I forgot. I read it on Wikipedia before recording this and I already forgot it. Great job, Alex. Yeah, so I really won't be able to tell you much about it. All I know is that they are part of a thematic trilogy of sorts with another series called Daimos. Voltes 5 was originally conceived as a sequel to Combattler V, but ended up being its own series, essentially. This is why the mission is called the Lineage of V, at least that's how I understand it, because Voltes is a successor to Combattler in a way. So yeah, these two super robots from classic 70s anime are included in the game as special collaboration rogues. They're not the only ones. As I mentioned, there are also Mazinger Z and Get a Robo collaborations. To give you a bit of an overview of the history of collaborations at Megaton Musashi, all the way back in 2022, they teased the inclusion of Mazinger and Get a Robo as special collaborations with Go Nagai and Dynamic Planning. These collaborations came in the second game, Megaton Musashi Cross. The way they were included was similar to what we're going to see with Combattler and Voltes. A special story mission that you have to clear to unlock them, and then you have to collect the parts as random drop rewards in side missions. Despite being called story missions, there is no story attached to them. Like, they literally just throw you into a very short mission, piloting a special robot, and then you clear the mission and that's it. Like, it's not canon to the story, nothing happens, there's no like explanation as to why you're suddenly piloting the Mazinger Z. It's just there so you can unlock the robots, and it's just pure fan service and nothing else. A second collaboration with Go Nagai and Dynamic Planning was announced for 2023. It was a collaboration with UFO robot Grandizer. That collaboration was reconfirmed along with the reveal of Megaton Musashi Wired at the Level 5 Vision 2023, when it was shown for the first time alongside Combattler V and Voltes 5. So these three robots were supposed to be added sometime in 2023 in Megaton Musashi Cross, and then would be made available in the sequel, Megaton Musashi Wired, because Wired was just going to be an expansion of sorts to Cross. Unfortunately, things didn't quite go as planned. I'm not going to go into details, but basically, the Grandizer collab did not make it to Megaton Musashi Wired, and Combattler and Voltus were not added in Cross, making them exclusive to this new game. So yeah, that's basically the gist of it. At the end of Chapter 3, we unlocked the Lineage of V mission, allowing us to unlock these two robots right now. The Mazinger Z and Getter Robo collaborations were originally supposed to appear much later in the game. I think in chapters 15 and 18 or something like that. This game makes them available much earlier, so we get to see them very soon. For now, let's get familiar with these two new robots and play Lineage of V. Here we go.
Load balancer, parameter, sinus.
Megaton strategy system 連動出撃ゲートオープン。
一大事ヤマト出撃する。
Mission start.
よし、行くぜ。
あら、ようやく選んでくれたのね。忘れられないようにしてあげる。
I love that little theme song that plays at the start of this mission. It's not related to Combattler or Voltus. It's just every quote-unquote nostalgic super robot in the game gets this this little music playing at the start. And we got our first legendary part. That's pretty cool. I think the only parts that drop in this mission are Combattler and Voltus parts, so we're pretty lucky. Anyway, we're playing as Combattler right now. Yamato is piloting the Combattler, and we can switch to Teru to play as Voltus. They have their own weapons. So again, I don't know anything about the series, so I don't know what this is a reference to, but Combattler has the Twin Lancer, which is a dual sword, as you can see over here. It works exactly like a dual sword with all the moves attached to it, while Voltus has the Heaven Sword, which is a heavy sword, or large sword. I don't remember what the actual weapon type name is. It's a big sword, basically. It's very heavy, very slow, but deals a massive ton of damage. You can charge these attacks. I don't think we've unlocked any of these weapon types until now, but yeah, this is our first look at this weapon type. I don't like them very much because I like faster weapon types, but yeah, it still looks pretty cool. It's a giant ass sword. I love swords. Anyways, as you can see, this mission has no dialogue to it, no story. It's literally just fight monsters. It's literally all there is to it. Just fight Dractors, reach the end, beat the boss, and that's it, man. It's so much faster with a dual sword. Alright, and we're already at the end of the mission. There's a boss waiting for us at the end. So like I said, these story missions are super easy, they're low level, they're just made for you to unlock these robots. They're just a formality, really. They barely serve as an introduction to how they're playing as, because, like, there's barely anything to do with these missions. They're so easy. I guess we can look at their special moves. Here's the super electromagnetic yo-yo. I was hoping they would do the like the special animation. Which one is this? I don't remember what it's called. Super electromagnetic spin. Yeah, this one I don't really like it because you have to move around yourself. It's super hard to control. But yeah, these are the special moves for Combattler V. They're exclusive to him. Oh wow. I guess we can look at. Oh no, it's over already. No, I wanted to look at. I wanted to look at the other moves for Voltus 5. Yeah. Oh, it's really cool. This little V. That's really nice. Yeah, so that was a very short introduction to these two robots. Yeah, like I said, those story missions are really just a formality, and they're not there to to introduce you to the characters or bring more story or like more lore or anything. They're just there as a pretext. So we got our first legendary part for these two robots, which is the Combattler V left arm. So as you can see, for clearing the mission, you get the body part for each of them, as well as, well, that's it. That's the only guaranteed drops, first time clear rewards. Then you get additional mission clear rewards that are guaranteed, including the Twin Lancer, and then the rest is what you drop yourself. And as you can see, we didn't drop everything. Like for Combattler, we have the right arm, the legs. Oh, we got lucky. We have the complete Combattler set. But I think for Voltis, we only have the body, the legs, and that's it. We're missing the arms. So right now we can't play as Voltis. We need to drop the other parts. So that's what you have to expect from all these collaborations. Like clearing the story mission is not going to be enough. It only unlocks the parts as other rewards. So we've acquired these rogues now, and now parts will drop inside missions and more. We can look at the mission menu to get an idea of where we can drop them. First off, they will appear in treasure missions. As you can see, they've been added to the list of the possible rogue parts. So if we had encounter beacons, which I don't have right now, unfortunately, we could have tried this mission and we could have unlocked possibly more parts for these rogues. We can find them in special side missions, including Lineage of V. That's right. In addition to having a story mission, we also get a special side mission dedicated to these two. It's essentially the same one we just did, just a slightly higher level, level 10. But yeah, this is a mission, like if you want to farm these parts specifically, you have this mission that's dedicated to them. The only things you can drop, like it's hidden right now because we haven't cleared it, but it's going to be just like this one, just Combattler and Voltis. Mazinger and Getter do not have a special mission like that, so you'll have to drop them from random missions. If you want to know where to find the robots you want, there's this filter option with the right trigger button. You can choose like which rogue you want to drop specifically. So if I, for example, look for Voltis, because I'm missing the Voltis set, no missions available. Okay. I was hoping for something, for a better result. That's because I haven't cleared this mission, so it doesn't tell me where to find it. Anyway, it doesn't appear in any of these missions, but it does appear in this one, possibly. As you can see, this little icon is a bit different. I'll talk about the difference between these two icons later, but like, this tells me this one is either Combattler or Voltis. So what we're going to do is do these new missions that we've unlocked in the previous chapter, and then maybe farm this one until we have the complete set for all two robots. Rogues have two forms, a heavy form and a light form. In order to perform customization in holo casing, all four parts need to be the same form. The form can be checked through the part's details. Yeah, so this is why Combattler and Voltis have different icons. Let's go with Combattler for now, because that's the one we have the full set of. As you can see, there's an error because, yeah, look at this. This part, like this body type is not compatible with like the big bulky heavy form type. By the way, another mistake, they call it smart form, but the tutorial earlier told us it was light form. That's another mistake. It was called smart form in Japanese, but they forgot to change this little graphic over there. Anyways, let's give our Combattler some arms, some legs, including this legendary one. That's going to be helpful. I'm not going to look at how do I say, the skills and everything with the stats. I'm just going to equip whatever I have. No, don't move the modes. It's fine. There you go. Now we have a full, like a full set for Combattler V. It looks nice. Yeah, as you can see, the robot has a very different body shape compared to Musashi and the other ones that you might have seen so far. That's because, like, I mean, like, the design of Combattler V and Voltis 5 just did not fit the Musashi style. So for these collaboration robots, they design the smart form. So there's only a handful of rogues that have the smart form body type. But because of this new mechanic, you cannot combine parts that don't have the same body type. There's nothing else to it, it's really just a matter of appearance and body type. There's no like different stats or anything, different abilities based on heavier smart form. It's literally just related to how they look. Also, before I forget, let's equip... We should have the Twin Lancers, right? I think we dropped it. Yeah, there you go. Let's go with the rank 10 Twin Lancer. There you go. I haven't looked at Combattler's skills, by the way. As you can see, it's... Oh. Let me just move over here. Yeah, so the set skills are kind of similar to what we've seen with Musashi. There's combo healing, so 30% heal for every 30 hit combo. There's also a melee damage boost when you have your durability over 80%, and also we have additional damage for Super Electromagnetic Yo-Yo, its exclusive special move. Actually, maybe we should unlock that special move now. Let's go to the motherboard development menu. Clearing the story mission adds new nodes to the tree, allowing us to develop the special moves exclusive to Combattler and Voltus. These are exclusive to them, so even if you have unlocked them, you cannot give them to any other rogue. You need to have the complete set for these rogues to be able to use the moves, or else they'll just be disabled. So where are they? Super Electromagnetic Yo-Yo. Here we go. As you can see, they don't cost very much to develop compared to, I don't know, do I have an example? Like, yeah, this one, see, it uses a lot. I can't even develop it right away because I don't have all the resources. But the collaboration ones are very cheap and easy to get because they want you to have fun with it right away, you know. So let's just unlock Super Electromagnetic Yo-Yo, as well as, well, I guess all the other ones. Where are they? Super Electromagnetic Spin. It's a bit more expensive, but we have the resources for it. That's cool. Super Electromagnetic Stops for Voltus 5, and finally Heaven Sword V/. We can now go back to the customization menu and equip. Let's see, where are we going to put it? I guess I can replace X-Brake with Electromagnetic Yo-Yo. Let's start with that, and Blade Kick, I don't really need Blade Kick. Let's go with Super Electromagnetic Spin. Alright. Let's redo Lineage of V and see if we can find the Voltus 5 parts we're missing.
Mission start.
さて暴れてやんぜ。
滅亡した都市は廃墟化してそのまま残っているように。
As you can see, the enemies take slightly longer to beat this time around. The mission is level 10 compared to the story mission, which was level 3, so obviously it takes a bit longer, but still not much of a challenge. This game doesn't have a lot of challenge for most story missions. You really have to wait until the post-game to really find some true challenge. And trust me, there are some very challenging missions ahead of us. But for now, let's just relax and have fun with these easy missions. These cannons are so dangerous. Oh god, almost got hit by another one. Yeah, oh no, no! Oh my god, this is my first death. Well, this is a good opportunity to tell you about repairs. As you can see in the top left corners, we have a bunch of... Oh my god, these cannons! I hate them! we have several little white squares called repairs. Every time I die, I spend 1 repair to get revived. Once you run out of repairs, that's game over. You lose the mission, you have to start over. Nearly all missions in the game have 5 repairs, or essentially 5 lives. But as we progress through the game, we might find some missions that have different restrictions. Also, if you have other rogues in your party, the repair gauge is shared. If the other rogues are controlled by the computer, they don't use any repairs when they die, because that would be really unfair, given how weak and not very smart the AI is in this game. But if you're playing online with other players, every death counts, so you'll have 5 repairs for the entire party, so you'll have to be careful about that. Alright, that's it for the boss. Let's see what we drop. Nah, no legendary. Oh, that's fine. We got an epic part, that's cool.
Mission clear. Epic.
So we got Epic Twin Lancer, we got Voltus Legs, Combattler Arms, we got Voltus Right Arm, but we don't have the left arm, no! Let's do it again.
Megaton Yuri.
Oh, legendary, nice.
Legendary. Mission clear.
Oh, there was a bonus on the mission. No, that's nice. I didn't realize. Oh, the legendary was for a weapon. Ah. We have the right... Wait, were we missing the left or the right arm? I forgot. Oh, we had both. That's fine. Okay, we have the complete Voltus 5 set. Nice. Also, they're much higher rank because as I've been playing, the player rank has increased. Yeah, we're going to be very overpowered very soon, as I've mentioned before. Okay, so we have the complete Voltus 5 set. I guess we can equip that now. So yeah, as you saw, it didn't take that long to get the complete set. We did our first run of the mission to unlock, and we already had Combattler, and then it took 2 tries of the side mission to get all of Voltus 5's parts. We got a little pop-up telling us that we can't use the special moves anymore, so we'll have to change them. That's fine. Let's see. Let's equip Voltus 5's arms. Oh, I guess this level 12 one is stronger slightly. Change of color, whatever. Let's keep that one. This one will be cool. Okay. Wait, what? No, that's Combattler, not Voltus. Oh my god, I can't tell these two apart. No, where's Voltus? Where's Voltus? There you go. It's an epic one. That's good. And Voltus legs. Okay, now I have the full set. So we can look at the skills. No, please let me. Thank you. So for 5 seconds after being hit, we have a plus 20% critical hit bonus. Like the critical rate increases by 20% for 5 seconds. We also have increased melee weapon damage for 5 seconds after being hit as well. Yeah, sorry, I forgot what the skills were, so just like rediscovering them as they slowly scroll on the screen. And then we have increased damage for Heaven Sword V/ after using super electromagnetic tops. So yeah, we can do a combo of like super electromagnetic tops, and then 5 seconds later at most, chain with Heaven Sword V/ for added damage. Alright, we have our Voltus 5 set ready for action. 2 side missions have unlocked after we finish Chapter 3. MI-04, Uninvited Guests, is based on the previous chapter's mission. As you can see, we are back in the desert, whereas MI-05 is a new original mission. We'll do both, one after the other, as Voltus 5.
武器装タイプ確認。オールクリア。
ロードバランサー、パラメータ、サイナス。
メガトンストラテジーシステム連動。出撃ゲートオープン。
一大事ヤマト、出撃する。 よし行くぜ。
敵が攻めてきますわ。バッチリ迎撃しちゃってね。
I really don't like heavy swords. They're so slow. I'm not used to playing with them. I realize I don't really have much to talk about in this chapter. Not a lot of things happened last time that I can discuss. Like, yeah, Yamamoto died. That was really sad, even though we didn't know the guy. But there are definitely going to be more things regarding his death happening later in the story, mainly involving his daughter, Sakura. Like I've mentioned, Sakura is present throughout the story, and there's some interesting thing about her. She's a minor character, and you could just move on with the story, never paying attention to what's happening with her, but I think it's definitely worth checking up on her every now and then and seeing what she goes through. It's a very interesting character arc, and it's completely optional, completely missable if you don't pay attention, and I want to take the time for this Let's Play to explore that. Okay, it's boss time. So let's see if that combo works out for us. Okay, yeah, it definitely worked out. I did not think it would kill him in one hit. Oh my god. I was not expecting that. Wow. Yeah, mission clear. Wow.
Mission start.
So MI-05 is a new original mission. You might recognize this map from a previous chapter. Like I said, this game has like 5 different maps. They just repeats over and over. But yeah, like the mission progression is definitely original. It's not tied to any specific story chapter. Wow, that was a waste of a special move. I thought I would be able to hit all 3 at once, but no. "27 enemies to defeat." Yeah, this mission has a ton of enemies to defeat. Like this little area, that's like this T-shaped area, we're gonna be staying here for a while, just fighting enemies that keep respawning. I activated it a tiny bit too late. Usually what you want to do is activate your moves before the force level icons start blinking. That way you can chain your force levels. I realized a bit too late that I was running out of time for my force field. It's fine. Alright, let's finish with a Heaven Sword V-Slash. This is such a cool move. Like, this makes me want to watch Voltes 5. Just seeing the little V appearing whenever he does a sword slash, that makes me want to watch the anime. I might actually get into Voltes 5 now. With that, we have cleared all the new side missions we've unlocked. What's left is the challenge mission. Challenge missions work in stages. As you can see, this one only has stage 1 unlocked, but as I clear each stage, a new harder one will unlock. I'm not going to go as Voltus 5, probably going to go back to Musashi. This was because of these little attributes over there. Every stage is going to have some extra skills applied to them. So you can see them as extra skills for your rogue. So right now if I go on a mission, the slash damage and the beam damage are going to be increased by 150%. You can use these skills as an indication of what kind of build you want to bring onto these missions. This one is pretty straightforward. It's like, okay, so you're definitely going to be stronger if you use slash and beam type weapons, but in later stages it's going to be pretty much required that you pay attention to these extra skills and build your rogue around them. Some of the later challenge missions are pretty much impossible unless you really use the extra skills. We'll get to see that in the future. For now, this one is pretty straightforward. It's just going to be fighting a bunch of Dractors and try to beat them under a time limit. So I'm going to go back to using Musashi and get ready for this mission. You know what, let's make use of this automatic menu that allows me to build a rogue of a specific type. As you can see, we have all the types that we've unlocked so far: Musashi, Kurandi, Mantra Police, Combattler, and Voltus. I'll go with Musashi so we can automatically select the best Musashi parts that I have currently available, and maybe we can replace some that we don't like this one. Power damage, I'm not going to be using power. Damage to functioning, no. Recover durability for every 30 hit combo. Maybe I can go with this one because it kind of fits its build type anyway. Special move damage, power damage, combo chain duration is probably going to be helpful for this build, even though this part is a bit weaker. Critical damage dealt, that could be helpful. Rear damage, I'm not going to be able to deal rear damage when I'm the only one in the party. Everyone's just going to be focusing on me, so I won't be able to use that very often. This one has increased beam damage. I guess it could help. And this one has increased beam damage as well. I'm going to focus on maximizing the beam damage. Let's see. Let's filter our weapons to only use beam and slash attributes. Combo chain duration. Yeah, this one's going to be perfect for Musashi. And I guess for the guns as well, we'll go for a beam one. Yeah. I love control shot. It's one of the best weapons in the game. No joke. Okay. I think we're ready for this challenge. Oh my god, we are definitely overpowered. 92,000 compared to 67,000. Yeah, we're definitely gonna win this. Okay, here we go. Our first challenge mission.
Mission start.
So as you can see, the timer is pretty short compared to some of the timers we've seen before, like the treasure missions that gave us 30 minutes. 8 minutes might seem like a lot, especially given how fast these enemies fall, but let me tell you, at higher stages, every second counts. Absolutely every second counts. You're going to be finishing some of these missions with like 5 seconds to spare. So yeah, really don't underestimate these missions. Each challenge mission stage has 3 waves of enemies. It could be a group of multiple Dractors like we just fought, or a boss. So that's the second wave done. Let's go for the third one.
Epic.
And we're done. with 6 minutes and 28 seconds to spare. As you can see, we get a bunch of very useful rewards for these missions. We get a bunch of recycled junk. I don't think I've shown you recycle. I don't think we even have access to recycle just yet. I'll talk about this later. And also a bunch of resources to build motherboard circuits. There are definitely much better rewards as you progress through the challenge missions, but as you can expect, they will be hard to get at higher stages. I guess we can move on to the next difficulty level. We might be strong enough for that. Let's see.
Mission start.
Starting right away with the boss, the Wasp Fusion type. Oh, I forgot that in this challenge mission the skills change in every stage. Some of the later missions are just like the same stage, just stronger each time. But challenge mission 1 actually has different stages with different skills. Oh, that was a bad idea. I should have gone back to the mission screen. Let's see how far we can go with my current build. But I guess this could be a good illustration of why builds matter a lot in challenge missions. Like right now, I have a slash beam type build. It's doing chip damage to this enemy. I'm pretty sure this one is going to be focused a lot on shooting and using power attributes. Oh man. Yeah, I definitely should have looked at the mission description before starting it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Yeah, as you can see, it took me like 3 minutes to beat the boss, and I even carelessly lost 2 lives. Oh, I got a legendary part, but oh my god, it's gonna be such trouble going through the next waves. Yeah, see, it's really not... my build is really not meant for these enemies. Let's retire and try to come up with a better build for this. Yeah, so as expected, the extra skills are destroy type damage and range damage. So clearly I should equip weapons of these attributes. 115 battle power is above our current power, but I feel we could just barely manage it. Let's see if we can do that. This one is going to work well with the added power damage. This one as well. I could try to do some headshots for this one. Let's try. Yeah, this could be helpful. Alright, we should be better suited for this mission. Let's try. Yeah, this is already doing a lot more damage. Never underestimate the attributes of your weapons. Oh wow. Need to heal quickly. Thank God for combo healing. This is so helpful. Ow. Yeah, Diffusion Blaster leaves you so vulnerable to enemy fire. It's so annoying. I'll do it again. Alright, we're almost done. Let's finish this here. There you go. As you can see, we beat it much faster, pretty much half the time it took, which really goes to show how important it is to like focus on like having the right attributes and also paying attention to the challenge mission extra skills. Anyways, I'm not gonna go all the way through this challenge mission. I'm pretty sure I can beat the next stages, but we're going to be seeing enemy types and also a boss that we haven't seen so far in the story. And I don't want to show you this right away, so I guess I'm going to stop this challenge mission here, and we'll come back to this once we've made more progress in the story. You can totally do it now, and as you can see, like, it's going to be fine power-wise. Oh, hey, I didn't know you guys were going to show up. Hello. Yeah, Megaton Punch? Yeah, that works. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to stop recording here, as we've done quite a lot of missions today. Next time, we're going to make some progress in the story with Chapter 4. A lot of things are going to happen in that chapter. It's one of my favorites for many reasons, but you'll see when we get there. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time for some more Megaton Musashi Wired. See ya!